Yes, this is Dr. D. Natraj from EC department, professor. I handle the subject of electronic circuits 1. So before going that subject, so some briefly explain about the amplifier. So basic amplification of amplifier definition is, it is strengthen the weak signal to improve the standard signal. So standard means nothing but a strength. So without change of shape input signal, it can strengthen the signal. That is known as a network of amplifier device. A network having components are active device and passive devices. So in passive device we have to, as in circuit diagrams, bias before that amplifier circuit diagram, we have to learn the biasing of the transistors. So here three types of biasing circuits basically used as a fixed bias and self bias and collector to base bias in the circuit diagram. So this is about for the transistor go to amplification purpose of biasing modes. So that is first circuit is nothing fixed bias. Here the fixed bias is the transistor base RB element, and that is RC is given to the collector of the transistor, and base terminal is given to the circuit of VCC voltage. So this is about the biasing circuit for the fixed bias circuit diagram. And next, second circuit diagram. So this is self biased circuit diagram, also nothing but a voltage divider bias circuit diagram. So in here R1 and R2 both elements are division of the voltage VCC applied to the base of the transistor, and RC is the collector terminal of the voltage through the RC element. So this is about for the name of the circuit diagram is self bias or voltage divider bias circuit diagram. And third one is the circuit is collector to base bias voltage circuit diagram. So in this circuit diagram, third one is nothing but a collector output is given to the base of the input with respect of RB element. So this is nothing but a collector to base bias circuit diagram. So these are the three basic diagrams of biasing circuits. And next, classifications of amplifiers based on the applied the input source and getting the output source, and based on the configurations as well as the input signals and obtain the output signals, whatever you have applied given to the input section of the circuit diagram, what is the required output signals is the classifications of amplifiers. So here based on the stages, suppose we want to large values of parameter values, we should construct the design of stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, that is nothing but a cascading circuit diagram. So as based on the circuit diagram by cascading, all stages are similar configurations in nothing but a cascaded amplifiers. Here one more of circuit diagram is also defined with different configurations. With different configuration, the circuit, total circuit is called as the cascaded amplifiers. So that is stages of the based on the diagram, based on the configurations of the classifications of the amplifiers. And next, configuration of based as an, here three types of configurations are there, that is nothing but a CE configuration and CC configuration and CB configurations are three type of configuration circuits are there. So as on general configuration, so as it is input section and output section of the common emitter configuration. So, and similarly the circuit is common base configuration, input is given between the emitter and base and emitter, as well as the output is across the collector and the emitter. So CE configuration. So, and CC configuration is last one is possible in between the collector is grounded and base and emitter is acts as the input as well as the output. So here the tabulation is just give an idea for what is the given the input as well as the out is the output at the common terminal of base, emitter and collector as that ones. So here input always acts as a base and emitter terminals only, and as well as the output is acts as in the collector and emitter terminals only. So as basic as configurations, as input and output terminals we have to observe as input is base and output is collector in configuration of CE. So whereas CE configuration, base input terminal as well as the base output terminal is collector. And similarly, it is the CE configuration. As in CE configuration, we have to connect the base terminal between the base and emitter, and collector is the output terminal in between the collector and emitter. So as three configurations are as shown in the diagrams. And next explanation based on the individual classifications of amplifiers as, so here based on the stages, single stage amplifier as well as the multi-stage amplifiers. In multi-stage amplifiers, two types of configurations are, that is cascaded amplifier and cascode amplifiers. So here two stages, and based on the input signals, we have to apply the input signal. It is also classification of amplifiers is nothing but a small signal amplifier and large signal amplifiers. So and next third, based on the output signal, voltage amplifiers and power amplifiers. Next, based on the amplifier frequency range is nothing but audio frequency range amplifiers and radio frequency range amplifiers. Around of audio frequency 20 to 20 kilohertz frequency is related to the amplifiers, nothing but audio frequency amplifiers. And above that means nothing but a microwave frequency is also called the radio frequency amplifiers. And next, based on the biasing circuits, as nothing but the output signal is around 360 degrees, obtain this information as nothing but a class A amplifier, and class B is all classified as the below the 180 degrees to 0 axis of the signal is called as the class B biasing circuits, and class C is below the 0, that is nothing but below the signals is nothing class C amplifier, and class AB amplifier is class AB. So here sorry about but they write as class D, but it is nothing but a class AB amplifier. It is between the below the 360 degrees and up to more than the 180 degrees is called the class AB amplifier. And next, based on the coupling amplifiers. Here coupling means between the stages. Initially we have discussed about multi-stage amplifiers, that is nothing but more than one stage is called as the multi-stage. Between the stages we have need to coupling the circuit, we have to help of coupling the circuit, that is coupling circuit is types of coupled as RC coupled amplifier, transformer coupled amplifier and direct coupled amplifier is nothing but three types of classifications of coupling based on the amplifiers. And last one is based on the configurations. So here based on the configurations, that is three configurations of the amplifiers. So this is about for the classifications of amplifiers. Thank you.